In a small village on the outskirts of Nairobi, Wanjiru was born to a single mother, Amina, who had raised her in the quiet chaos of their one-room house. Wanjiru was no ordinary girl. From a young age, she showed signs of a strange gift, an ability to see things before they happened, to sense the unspoken. Amina kept her daughter's gift hidden, fearful of what the world might do if they discovered Wanjiru's powers. Despite their struggles, Wanjiru was a happy child. But everything changed one fateful evening when she was only 10 years old. It was a dark, stormy night. Amina had gone to the market to buy food, leaving Wanjiru alone at home. The thunder roared and the wind howled, rattling the windows. As the rain poured down, Wanjiru felt a strange presence outside the door. Before she could react, the door burst open, and 3 masked men stormed into the house. They moved quickly, their rough hands grabbing Wanjiru before she could scream. The men carried her through the night, far away from her home. She didn't know how long they had been walking, but when they stopped, she found herself in an unfamiliar village deep in the forest. Her captors brought her before the village elders, who sat in a circle around a fire. Their faces were old and weathered, but their eyes gleamed with hope. "We have waited for you," one of the elders said, his voice trembling with emotion. "You are the one who will save us." Wanjiru was terrified and confused. "What do you want from me?" she cried. The elder explained that the village had been cursed with barrenness for years. No woman had given birth in the village for nearly a decade, and the crops had withered under the curse's weight. They had searched far and wide for a solution, and through ancient prophecy, they had learned that a gifted child would one day come to break the curse. Wanjiru, they believed, was that child. Wanjiru didn't understand how she could help, but deep inside, something told her the elder was right. Reluctantly, she agreed to try. The villagers held a sacred ceremony, placing Wanjiru at the center of the village square. As the night grew darker, she closed her eyes, feeling a strange energy surge through her. She began to chant words she didn't understand, guided by a force far greater than herself. As she spoke, the skies above the village cleared, and a calm settled over the land. The women of the village, who had long been barren, suddenly felt a stirring in their wombs. The crops that had withered for years began to sprout again. The curse was broken. The villagers rejoiced, and in gratitude, they crowned Wanjiru their queen, declaring that she had brought life back to their people. Despite her young age, Wanjiru ruled the village with wisdom beyond her years. Yet, deep in her heart, she longed for her mother, the only family she had ever known. She hadn't seen Amina since the night she was taken, and though the villagers had become her new family, the ache of missing her mother grew strong.